think I see an, anyway. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our CEC special meeting, Tuesday, November 12th. I will call the meeting to order. I will take attendance from CEC members. Steve Stowe, President, here. John Rigatone.
Here.
Here. Elizabeth Chan.
Here.
Is there a way we can, what should we do here? Meifang Chen. Meifang, are you here? Okay. Wenming Chen. Yanqing Chen. Yanqing,
I'm here.
Hey. Hold on one second, everyone. I just want to make sure I get the Maya Rosenblatt. Sabrina McNamara.
Here.
Hey, Sabrina. Fabiola Mendieta Quapio. Fabiola, are you here? Tamara Stern.
Here.
Kevin Zhao. Okay. Did I get everyone? It's off the top of my head. I believe I did. Okay. As usual at our meetings, we have interpretation for anyone who wants interpretation services. We have interpreters tonight with us. I believe we have Mandarin and Spanish. And this one's not Arabic, Kevin?
No, they're quality assurance.
Oh, quality assurance. Okay. So we have interpretation in Spanish and Mandarin. Mandarin, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, good evening. This is Mandarin interpreter Ziyo. The following announcement will be for the Mandarin translation conference line. 谢谢，晚上好。感谢大家来参加今天的会议。今天晚上我们的会议有中文普通话翻译的服务。如果您需要中文普通话翻译的服务，请您拨打电话347-966-4114，然后输入会议 ID 334-508-271，井号键，再播报一遍。如果需要中文普通话翻译，请您拨打电话347-966-4114，然后输入会议 ID 334-508-271，井号键，谢谢。Mandarin interpreter finish the announcement.
Thank you. And could our Spanish interpreter please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Stephanie Ramirez. I will do the Spanish interpretation announcement. Buenas tardes, nosotros vamos a estar interpretando el inglés al español. Pueden llamar el número de teléfono 347-966-4114 y la clave es 620-651-153 con la tecla numerada al final. Si desea escuchar el audio de español, pero prefiere permanecer en esta conferencia de Zoom para poder ver la audiencia en su computadora, silencia la computadora y silencia el micrófono de su teléfono, por favor. Voy a repetir el número y el clave otra vez. El número de teléfono es 347-966-4114 y la clave es 651-153 con la tecla numeral al final. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Announcement is done.
Thank you. Just a reminder, if anyone would like interpretation in either Spanish or Mandarin tonight, please connect with those interpreters. And that includes our candidates as well, if you're more comfortable speaking in Spanish or Mandarin and having it translated for the rest of us. Now I'm just going to ask that any candidates I'm just going to read the list of the remaining candidates. Tonight's meeting is only for candidates who did not speak at last week's meeting. And so I'll just take attendance for the remaining 4 candidates and see who's here. Misbah Chowdhury. Misbah Chowdhury, are you here? Okay. Sophia Lee.
Here.
Hello, thank you for joining. Reem Nashawati. Reem Nashawati, are you here? Okay. Jeanette Rodriguez. Jeanette Rodriguez, are you here? Okay. We'll keep an eye out if any candidates join. So the procedure for tonight is there are 3 questions asked of the candidate. The candidate, just like in the prior meeting, has received the questions in advance. The questions will be asked by myself and by our 2 vice presidents, John Riccatone and Elizabeth Chan. The candidate will have 2 minutes to answer the question, to answer each question. We will not be voting tonight. The voting on the position will be done at the CEC calendar meeting tomorrow night. So without further ado, let's get started. I will ask the first question. Please tell us about yourself and your educational experiences. This can include your own experience in school, that of your children, or any work or volunteer experiences you have had in education. So Sophia, you can answer that question.
Sounds good. Thanks, Steve. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me today. My name is Sophia Lee, and I'm a working parent with an 11-year-old daughter who's currently in 6th grade. I have nearly 20 years of professional experience. During the past years, I've developed key skills, including time management, problem solving, and effective communications. These skills, along with my commitment to being reliable, open-minded, and a good team player, make me confident that I can contribute positively to CEC District 20. Lately, I've also been focusing on mindfulness and reflecting on deeper life meaning and values. So in addition to my professional work, I volunteer with my local Buddhist organization. My volunteer responsibility include coordinating weekly study session, assisting with activities to the general public, such as book clubs, and celebrating members' life milestones or sending them thoughtful messages. These experiences have deepened my sense of community and purpose. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. John, do you want to ask oh no, sorry, Elizabeth, you're up for the next question.
Okay. Hi. Hi, Sophia Lee. Sophia,
Yes.
why do you want to be on CEC 20?
Yes. I want to be on CEC 20 mainly for 2 reasons. First, I want to be a positive model for my daughter. I think sometimes it's easy for us to become self-centered, but I always encourage my daughter to give back to the community whenever possible. So by volunteering, I hope to set an example for her. Regardless whether I am selected for this position, I'm committed to continuing to service my community. As I mentioned, I am already volunteering for my local Buddhist organization, and I've also explored other opportunities, such as the ones offered by the Brooklyn Public Library. Some of those opportunities are open to teenagers as well. So my daughter and I plan to apply for them when she turns 12 next year. Both of us are planning to service the public library. And the second reason I want to be on CEC District 20 is because I deeply care about my daughter's education. I want to be involved in shaping it from the broader perspective. While it's easy for me to make sure, check her homework, help her out by bringing her to tutoring, I think like servicing the CEC would give me an opportunity to contribute to the education community in a more meaningful way. I believe that I can make a positive impact not only to my family but also families in the community. This is what this is why this particular opportunity is both unique and truly meaningful compared to other roles.
Thank you. Next, John.
Mrs. Lee, what would you do if you were chosen to serve on the CEC?
Sure. If I were selected to serve on CEC, I anticipate possibly the first few weeks or even months would involve in getting up to speed in my role, understanding my responsibility, familiarizing myself with the current process, and asking plenty of questions to make sure I'm on the right track. Once I've settled in, I would like to focus more on improving the mental health of our children. Many parents, myself included, often prioritize academic success and unintentionally overlook the mental well-being. I will share 2 real-life examples to explain myself on this matter. The first one I recently encountered is relating to the SHSAT that the 8th grader in my school took. I was deeply saddened to hear that some of the 8th grader students cried during the recent SHSAT exam because they felt overwhelmed and unprepared. This reflects the intense academic pressure the students face, and it's heartbreaking to think of children struggling to cope with such stress. The second, I guess, example I want to share is I've been thinking a lot lately relating to the growing role of artificial intelligence in our lives. Since the release of tools like ChatGPT, I've noticed many parents, myself included, are becoming increasingly anxious about the future. We're facing a world where machine can outperform humans in calculation, memorization, or simply just continuously working without needing to rest. So as a result, we worry about job opportunities, job security for ourselves, and more importantly, for our children. So those uncertainty, anxiety from parents most likely affect children too, and contributing to additional stress and pressure in their lives. And beyond the academic pressure that AI has on us, there's also the looming concern about how AI is used. If it gets misused, whether by people with bad intention or just unintentionally, it can cause significant harm. So this brings back to mental health. Teaching children how to navigate powerful tools responsibly and ethically is very important. So ultimately, I think addressing the mental health and providing children with emotional tools to handle the pressure on both technical and education is essential. I would like to contribute to an environment where children can feel supported and empowered, not just academically, but also mentally and emotionally, to navigate the fast-changing world. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Sophia. Just want to do one last check to make sure no other candidates have joined. I'm looking through that. If there's any candidates, Misbah Chowdhury, Reem Nashawati, or Jeanette Rodriguez, if you're here, please raise your hand. But otherwise, I think we are done. So like I was saying, the next meeting, next CEC calendar meeting is tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. The in-person location is PS 69 on 9th Avenue. It will also be virtual. We have all our meetings are hybrid. And towards the end of the meeting will be the vote on the new CEC member from among the members who have interviewed. And just one note for Sophia and for everyone else, there, after the last meeting, this has been recorded and this gets shared with the CEC members who were not able to attend. A number of them I know watched the video recording from the last meeting, and those who are not here tonight will also watch this video recording. So, yeah. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, without further ado, I think we can adjourn, and I will see many of you tomorrow night. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Sophia, for being here. And
Thank
everyone,
you.
have a good night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have a good one.
interpreters, you're
Bye.
dismissed. Thank you for being here.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.